Hello and welcome, you wonderful specimens, to another video here on the channel with me, your boy Arne. And I don't know what is going on with me right now, but we're playing another crazy ramp type of deck. You might know me more as the control player. I like to play mid-range, like to have lots of decision, fought Ceaseless, interact with my opponent. But I don't know, I saw this deck here and I was kinda intrigued. It's mono green ramp utilizing some of the more powerful colorless cards in the format. Speaking of Karn, the great creator, which you can ramp out early, and then you have a huge array of sideboard cards to fetch up. May it be a treasure vault as a land, a Godfather statue if you want to mess up your opponent. May it be what have you. Yeah, really. Sorcerous Spyglass, Needle, Tormod Crypt, etc., etc. Playing some rampers, playing some cultivate to get up on mana and get Solemn, also a colorless ramper, a little value creature. And then you get out Nissa, and when you have Nissa out and she survives, you can really pump out some big stuff like Ugin, Ulamog, or activate Golos easily when you have already gotten the World Tree with the Golos. It's a nice little combo that you always like to see. It's a thing available in Explorer. For example, Sulta Ultimatum decks used to do this, I don't know, a year ago in Historic, fetching the World Tree with Golos. Yeah, we have 2 copies of Elder Gargaroth. I think that's a very fine creature these days. Doesn't die to Fatal Push, doesn't die to Bonecrusher Giant, doesn't die to Chandra. Yeah, really dodges a lot of removal, and I mean, takes it over, takes the game away easily in itself. And 1 copy of Ugin here. The original list had 4 a Boreal Grazer. That's the 1-mana 0/3 reach. When it enters the battlefield, you can bring a land into play tapped from your hand. I replaced it with Wolfwillow Haven because I'm looking at the mana base. It's just playing 22 plus 1 Turntimber Symbiosis, so 23 lands. Having a creature that needs lands to be effective with just 23 in your deck, not the smartest idea, I believe. And there's also just Cultivate you're ramping into on turn 3 exactly. So I'm just going to go with the Wolfwillow Haven so I can go consistently from turn 2 to turn 4 into Karn or Solemn. Alright, yeah, I mean the sideboard, I glanced over it already, there's not much to say. The only real sideboard card we have is a Voracious Hydra, just coming in against creature decks, I suppose. It's a simple deck, for a simple man, for simple times. Let's see how this works. It does sort of overpower what, for example, red-black midrange does, or what Janfu does, which are like these mid-rangey type of decks. It could just, just like go over them. For example, Karn is kind of nice against Witches Oven, shutting it off with the static ability of shutting off activated abilities. Alright, let's jump into the queue. Okay, that is a mulligan to me. We don't have acceleration, not a good idea. Whew. Now we do have acceleration and 1 big payoff. How about I do this? Makes sense, with 6 mana sources here. Yeah. Hello to Trail. I very much believe that is one of my loyal, I think, Trail of Magic. Oh, human, cool. It's always in the chat on the Twitch stream. I try to stream daily during the week, besides Wednesday. Usually on Wednesday I don't have the time. On Twitch, if you want to check me out there. Okay. Play the forests before Radiant Fountain just to have perfect mana. We also do have Nissa in our deck, so we want to have all forests out before we play Radiant Fountain, just to make our Nissa better. So this is Abzan humans. Yeah, I mean, if I get the Ugin to resolve, I'm in a good spot. Talia is annoying. Hopefully Initiate can also blow up my Wolfwillow Haven at some point. That's unfortunate. Ugin costing a cheap 9. So against creatures we can fetch Sky Sovereign, and that's about it. Ezika's Chariot. I'm just looking at my sideboard for Karn. There's a Nissa, but we are getting hosted by this Talia. Alright, we go to 8 here. And then we can play a Karn. And minus it. Do I have a hive there? 3, 5, 7 damage. I'm almost dead. Well, if they use some damage on the Karn, maybe we have a chance. Take the Chariot here. Sky Sovereign. I mean, nothing saves me. I have to draw a combination of things next turn. I think I'm just going to take the Chariot. Like if I draw a Llanowar Elf, maybe I can get out of this. Full life. Block, block, block. I survive. Not anymore. Okay. Yeah. That was not so pleasant. Ulamog and Ugin are maybe a little too expensive. I want these Hydras. And then maybe cut a Karn. Karn is kind of slow against aggressive creature opponent. Llanowar Elves is like one of my best cards. We can get that one down early. Okay. A double Ugin. Ooh. But we have a nice curve out here early. Double Ugin. Okay. It's gonna be fine. Oh, that's a nice one. So, yeah. I can fetch Treasure Vault with the Karn. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna lose Karn, which is sad, I guess. I guess I'm not going to do that then. But I kind of want to make a natural land drop, but this is sort of similar. Apologies about the noise. It's a busy town. I'm gonna take the Nissa. I'm just gonna get a Sky Sovereign, I suppose. That one looks really nice. Don't I block here? Draw a card. A little too early, I think. Man, Spellbinder was very nice there. very, very good, like giving them a creature to fly over my stuff on the ground. It's a good card against decks like mine. It's a good card. Oh wow. Okay. Scary stuff. This human stack can do some things. I don't think it's particularly good against the two best decks in the format. That's a little bit of an issue there. It's like Fatal Push, Mayhem Devil, and Red Black with Bone Crusher Giant. Usually not decks you want to face. I could... yeah, I'm just gonna chomp now, I think. But my opponent's looking pretty good against my mono green crazy pile here. Oh my god. So yeah, I'll just play Sky Sovereign. Yikes. Yeah. Okay. That's not gonna be winnable, I believe. I won't have time under Ugin. Maybe if I draw land. 6, 11, 16 damage coming across. No. No way I'm winning this game. The Hydra. No. I think I can play Hydra and fight Lieutenant. No. I mean, no. No, I'm dead. I am dead. Okay. When reality hits. When dreams hit reality. That was a stomping. Yeah, if you don't get to Ugin consistently, not good. Elite Spellbinder won that game. Really was important. Very, very good for them. It's a nice sideboard card for humans. Main deck too. Hey, I'll play my Jund Food against you all day if you main deck the free one creature. Mayhem Devil is happy about that one. Yeah. But that's like the thing. I'm already at that stage in the format where I'm like looking for decks to beat the best decks, or that I believe are the best decks, like Jund Food and Red Black. And the decks I'm finding, or the decks I'm trying, like a mono green ramp style deck, you know, it's not necessarily the best deck against other decks in the format, or in general. But hey, it's fun to try something different and see how it plays. Sort of get familiar with the edges of the format, with the not obvious tier 1 decks. You learn something there too. You sometimes figure something out that you didn't know before. It's a fire prophecy. It looks like creativity. Agent of Treachery. Stealing my Ugin, perhaps. Karn is just so vulnerable every time. Oh, I mean, I could have played it there, but... Just gets dealt damage. Okay. Grafdigger's Cage I have in my sideboard, but it does not work against the agent. But I know what works against the agent. That's Weathered Runestone, and that should probably be in the sideboard. Birth of Meletus. Maybe my opponent is actually on Transmogrify, not an agent. The mana base just looks a little... tough to make triple red work when you have plains, island, plains. So maybe Cage is actually good. But I think... yeah, I could get Cage and then play Ugin. But I think I'll just get the Gargaroth down. Like, if they have Agent, at least my Ugin cleans everything up. And then I have Karn for later. I kind of like that. And if they don't have the Agent here, I can play Ugin next turn and -4, keeping the Gargaroth around. Oh. Okay, they do have Agent. Yikes. Do have creativity, I mean, not agent, creativity, yeah. So I'll just gain some life. I have 5, 6, 7 mana though, so I can just Ugin exile everything. No, actually the Golos survives. I can sacrifice the Haven because it's my enchantment. That's funny. So, play Nissa? But then I would need to sacrifice. I would need to... yeah, no. Can't play Nissa here. Because these guys... gonna be... I mean... I could also -4. I could have played Nissa -4. And still have a 3/3. But they have like a 3/5, a 2/3, a 2/3. Nah. This seems pretty fine. I mean, they left for 3 cards. I have Karn and Nissa left. It's pretty good. Oh. Hi. Good one. I could just play it in -3 technically. And then the Golos won't be able to touch it. I kinda like that. Ugin is a powerful magic card. Oh. Oh, sick. I go to 7, I go to 4, yikes. What? They draw 3 because they have 3... oh my god. Disgusting. What the heck? I mean, Weathered Runestone, the more I think about it, doesn't even stop. Oh, that was like truly disgusting what they just did to me. Just trying to look at my sideboard to find anything useful. I would chill out with the timer already. So I have a lot of mana. If I can do this, I can play Karn, get Sky Sovereign or Meteor Golem. 8 mana. I just get Meteor Golem, I guess. Man, that they also drew 3 cards. It's just so crazy, right? Like, Agent has to have that extra ability as well. So stupid. Damn. I could get like Sorcerous Spyglass and just shut off the Ugin. Then they just keep on drawing cards. Could get Sky Sovereign and kill this off. Then they can just minus to kill my Chandra. Or they can just, I don't know. So I can get Meteor Golem, but then I would need to use my land. So if they kill the Meteor Golem, I die. So basically can't beat anything. I can beat a removal with Sky Sovereign, I suppose. Because I make the land, I kill this off. They have the Ugin around for another turn though. And then they just kill my Karn. Then have a Sky Sovereign, I guess, to attack the Ugin with. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, I don't see a better line here. Oh, and I guess the nice part is that I do actually get to attack the Ugin here, huh?
Behold nature's true power.
Your efforts will not succeed.
Man, my opponent's just killing me with my own stuff. Brutal. Triple. Ooh, what was that sound? Jeez. Whoa. Okay. Clicking on the freaking Excel makes that sound. Well, alright. I could get a forest, huh? Forest is useful, but live, yeah, I kinda like live when I'm low. Although from 4 to 6 is not an important jump. I mean, I have enough mana. I have like 12, 16 mana, 17, 18, 19 if I want to untap. Okay, Karn is gonna go down, I assume. Wedding announcement. Sure. Alright, so this makes blue. This makes red. This makes white. And then this makes green. Nice. Alright. Just get the golem, right? Blow up the Golos. Alright. Whew! Wow, okay. Alright, damn. I mean, this creativity wasn't very spectacular, huh? They killed my Sky Sovereign. And I just got a Golem out of the deal. So are you saying you don't have any agents left in your deck? Just 3 agents? Well, there you have a reason for playing 4, I suppose. Stealing my stuff would have been a little better, huh? Pretty sick game. I don't know what's going on here with these cards. This got killed by an Ugin, I guess. Gonna kill another Golos. I got a Solemn. Sounds good to me. Oh, hello. Let's see what we find, huh? So I can get the Great Henge, the statue, Shadowspear, gain some life, Chariot. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control. Is this a token? Yeah, this is a token. Okay. Let's go with the Shadowspear, or just go with Stonecoil. How do I kill them the fastest? How do I lose this game? I don't even know how I lose this game anymore. It's a good sign. Pretty good sign. Alright, I should play faster. It's a little bit of a lag here. Alright.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Cool. Trying to draw a card. Cool. Wow. Yikes. Okay. I don't really have a sideboard, do I? I mean, these Hydras don't really do anything. I just have to... Yeah, this doesn't work against creativity, unfortunately. Creativity is worded in a way where the card gets exiled and then gets put into play from exile. And what I was talking about earlier, the Weathered Runestone is not any different. The Weathered Runestone is a 2-mana Grafdigger's Cage who says, instead of creature cards, it says non-land permanents. So the difference in this format that the Runestone has to Cage is that it stops Pahelion, the 8-mana angel-producing vehicle, to come into play. So it's specifically nicer to have against Greasefang combo. So I think the deck still should have Runestone in the sideboard. But I suppose it has the Hearse. So you have Hearse for the Pahelion combo, and then you have Cage as a cheaper artifact to get in case you just need real quickly something to stop Cat Oven or what have you. But you could technically replace the Cage with a Runestone, because Runestone is better. Just extra mana. You also play a Tormod Crypt as well in the sideboard, I'm just recognizing. It's a lot of graveyard hate. That's too much, to be honest with you. It's too much graveyard hate. I mean, I took this list from someone who gave it to me. But yeah, there might be improvements that you could still make here. Skanta. Long time no see. Good old friend. Love playing with that card when it was legal and standard. Blue-black control, free Ascanta, just kill everything, flip Ascanta, win the game. A simple strategy. So maybe they have Dwarven Mine and Creativity, then they can steal my Nissa. The Karn here. Doesn't really accomplish anything. Oh, that took you that long? What? Like, am I supposed to counter this? Maybe they have an Aethergast and that's what they're thinking about? Like, oh, do I use my Aethergast? Do I use my Vita? That was weird. Took a little long. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Maybe it's just like, they just got a coffee real quick. They just came back and then, oh, doing Vita. Who knows, who knows. Binning a Fable, that's aggressive. You have another one. So they're missing land drops.
My purpose is greater than myself.
Kinda just want to get this. Could also name the Ascanta at some point here. I'm looking at the Sky Sovereign because it's just like, you know, I don't have much going on. Sky Sovereign just does the trick. Get a hexproof blocker for this 2/2. Which I guess in that case Sky Sovereign won't be so good. But it will still kill down the Fable. Doomscar. What's a Strangle?
I will rid you of your corruption.
Didn't want to play that, huh? And they can get an... Oh shoot, they can get 2 agents next turn. Yikes. So they will... They don't want to deploy anything crazy this turn, if possible. Yeah, I don't know. This was... Maybe I was supposed to get a Meteor Golem here. Like, it's just so annoying that anything I do, they can steal. like that one. But I could play Sky Sovereign here. Kill this off. Or I could just play Ugin -7 and -5. No, -6 actually. Because then if they steal Ugin, I can just kill it. I could also plus Ugin, shoot here. No, the treasure they can blow up, so that's the issue here. If I just play Sky Sovereign Solemn, attack, this will plus, make my Ugin cost 10. 5, 7, 8, 10. I have 10 mana. I will have 11. They might use this already on the treasure, steal my Sky Sovereign, and then I might be able to play an Ugin and, you know, live a happy life with the Ugin out, but them having a Sky Sovereign. Honestly, I think I'll just go for... Let's just go for the Ugin here. They can steal my Ugin. I'll just kill the Ugin. No big deal.
I'm the best fire. Yup, you're going down. You will regret this.
So, if I shoot the Chandra down, they can then steal the Ugin. Kill my Solemn. And then I maybe have an Ugin going. And I don't have anything. If I don't do anything with this Ugin, they can also do the same, steal it. I might similarly not have anything going on.
Guess you don't need me anymore.
At least I will draw 2 cards if they kill the Solemn. And in those 2 cards, I just have to find one thing to crew the Sky Sovereign, and then I'm golden. Gonna attack the agent, gonna attack the Ugin and kill the agent, and they have nothing left. But if I just have 3 lands on top of my deck, I'm gonna die. Or, I don't know, like, I need 3 power, which Nissa, Elder Gargaroth, another Karn. It's not good. They're not even killing my Solemn. I guess that's smart. Should I just attack? They block? Yeah, I think. Yikes. You drew counterspell off the top? No. That would have been not so nice. So you can crew this, make this a 5/5. kill the Ugin off. I can also fetch Meteor Golem, right? Yeah. Seems a little safer. Because Wandering Emperor is a thing they might have.
My allies are counting on me.
Oh, what? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Mystical Dispute my Meteor Golem. What? Played around the wrong card. Oh. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Seriously. I can't believe it. Jeez. So if I just crew the stupid Sky Sovereign, I win, perhaps? Because I just kill this off, you know? God, that's so ridiculous. I mean, I played around Wandering Emperor, which they play 4 copies of, I believe. I did not play around Mystical Dispute. No, I did not. That I did not have on my radar against the mono green opponent. Opponent guess boarding out the removal, huh? Oh man, this is brutal. This is brutal. What a brutal way to lose. Okay. Flooded a bit, drew the Karn, Mystical Dispute on Meteor Golem. Got me for good. I can't believe that. The Sky Sovereign, not being able to crew it. I wonder, this game was interesting. I mean, I had some decision points. With the Ugin, when to play the Ugin, if I should play Sky Sovereign, or if I should get the Sky Sovereign. Maybe I was always supposed to get the Meteor Golem with the Karn. I forwent my own rule here, playing a Radiant Fountain before I had to. That was a small misstep. Ugin is a risky endeavor against this type of deck over there. Like now they just creativity me. But I can't sit around do nothing. Like, I just can't. I can't sit around do nothing. I have to beat them somehow. I just have to hope they don't have creativity in the top 13 cards here. If they do, I just lose. But that's how it is. Okay. GG. I remember playing creativity once at a Innistrad championship in Historic. I never drew the card. I just never drew the card. I never drew the card in like the top half of my deck, and I lost so many games to just not drawing it. And I did have a lot of selection. Like my opponent had a Fable, I guess, a lot of selection. Yeah, I mean the creativity deck is a lot worse when you don't draw the card, of course. Otherwise it's just like a mopey mid-range deck. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I was 2 mana away from the Ulamog there. I don't have to play this game out. They have so many cards. Okay, I mean that was close. But yeah, I mean that matchup seems pretty rough. I don't know. I was so close to winning game 2 as well, huh? A little bit better top decks. Getting to crew that Sky Sovereign with Nissa or something. But it was not meant to be. Tranquil Cove? Whoa. I mean, Travail Disruption is on my mind. Dovin's Veto is on my mind. Just like pick your poison, essentially. If they have Veto, at least, you know, yeah. I have Nissa Karn in my hand, so you're gonna need a lot of vetoes. Rude. Very rude. I mean, what I'm saying makes sense, right? What I just said makes sense. Like, I want to play Cultivate because of veto, but then I wasn't thinking that they could kill the Wolfwillow Haven, I suppose. So I maybe messed up there, and I'm supposed to play Solemn. Because that's the card that I'm able to cast this turn, maybe not next turn. Brutal. The deck is a little land light. The version I got here, 23 lands. You do have acceleration, but yeah, if your Cultivate gets countered, you might be in trouble. I mean, if they just had both, then I guess I lose either way. To be fair, they can't portable hold me. And keep up Dovin's Veto at the same time. Nissa? Okay. Do you have another Veto? No. So March is a card they could have here. So I'm just gonna... Oh, wait a minute. March doesn't kill lands, so this is protected from March. Wait, what does March say? March says exile creature. Yeah, okay, it doesn't say non-land or whatever. Okay. Going to minus on my Nissa. So this is another turn where I have to top deck an untapped land. Okay. Alright. Let's play again. I don't have a sideboard here. Okay. I mean, that was a unfortunate game. We just didn't get to do anything for a couple turns in a row. If I get to do stuff in those turns, I probably win against this opponent. With that hand, I mean, if I just have one more land, get to start playing 4-drops every turn, I probably can't beat that. They just won this game because I just didn't have, you know, I was like 2 turns behind, and if I have these 2 turns, I don't think they can, you know, grind through all the things I had. This is a good start. I turn 3 Solemn. Maybe they have Portable Hole again. You certainly want to make sure to put Haven on a basic land against blue-white because of Field of Ruin. Don't want to get blown up by that. Nice. You're going to march my other one? Okay. Interesting timing on that. Like, it was already tapped. That didn't really make sense to me. Like, you can just do that end step, right? Or if you want to take mana away from me, just do it. Your turn. Two, 5, 7. All right. I'll just do this now. I can hit a Nissa. They might have Wandering Emperor. I guess they want to exile that and then they untap depopulate. So I wasn't supposed to attack for anything?
You are not much of a roadblock.
So okay, so they don't have a sweeper.
May your blade strike true. I think I'm just happy activating Golos. I don't need to Ulamog. I train every day. No, keep an open mind.
So up. Nissa. Yeah, this is just...
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
So you could technically untap this, get 4, 6, 7 mana, cast a Turntimber Symbiosis. Post-combat. This just fetches creatures. There's not much to get.
Mana Dogs, Solemn, and another Golos. Maybe one Elder Gargaroth. This just doesn't seem worthwhile. Just gonna untap a Radiant Fountain. I can't draw a card because of Nazet. They're 11. Alright, so now I need to sweep the board, and then we can Ulamog. Okay. Typical control problems, not drawing the cards you need. But yeah, if I would have to guess, this is not the type of deck that blue-white wants to play against. Thinking to maybe put a Chariot into the main deck. There's nothing terrible I have, like a Gargaroth. Not the greatest thing ever. Not the worst either. Maybe I'll do it. Chariot is pretty annoying. But I guess the Chariot itself is difficult to crew. It's still good. I mean, it's good against sweepers. Better than the Gargaroth, that's for sure. And with the Karn, I have other things to get. Spyglass, probably high on things to get in this matchup. This is a little slow, I think. I'm gonna take a mulligan. Nissa is like one of the best cards. Solemn is pretty cool too, though. Like, just annoying. I'm just gonna take away. Like, I have two Nissas. I'm just gonna play it safe here. Don't be greedy. Yeah. Wow. You really have a budget mana base. I'm gonna lose this game again due to missing my 4th land drop. Maybe this deck is just seriously misbuilt. Needs more lands. I'm just gonna go for the best play possible. Davido, sure. Yeah, I mean they just finessed me this game. 3 cards, 3 counters, a Wandering Emperor, kill my elf. Yep. So 5 mana in play, these two add 2 more mana. They forgot to make a 2/2, by the way. They need to put a stop in the end step. I think, at least that's what I always do. I think it doesn't stop for you, weirdly enough. So I can play Golos. I mean, Golos also has the out of me just hitting the nuts. Like, yeah, I mean, I can just draw land and then... Never mind. They lined up good what they had against me this game, huh? Yeah, they can't complain. So they did not want to activate, huh? That does not bode well for me. How do I get out of this? Ugin, I think, is the answer. But then they still have the Hall of Storm Giants. I guess I could have drawn a card first with the clue. Interesting. Okay, that makes me think they have a counterspell, because you would not choose to cycle this over activating Hall, would you?
Let your blade do the talking.
I go to 8. 8 is exactly enough to survive an attack from the Hall. Maybe a little oversight by my opponent to not give this 6 power. 9 mana. 9, 10, 11. This costs 12. 5 plus 7. So we can play Karn. Get Sky Sovereign. They do have a counterspell, right? I'm at 8. I mean, I'm gonna play it. They can tuck it away with the Teferi. Or not. Then I can activate it. God. Oops. Alright, that happened. Yeah, that was supposed to be a world tree, not a forest. World tree and forest look similar. Both have a tree on them. Yeah, I was just... That's a YouTuber life, I guess. You talk, and then sometimes you do a misclick because you try to communicate your thoughts while doing things. Yeah. I mean, I won't get... Yeah. No, they don't have to kill the Golos, of course. But they'll still do. Okay, so even if I have World Tree here, maybe it wouldn't change anything. I actually have to block both. Alright. GG. Mono green, Nissa Karn ramp. Solidly defeated, 0 and 3. I think I have seen enough. There are perhaps improvements you can make. Like add a couple lands perhaps. Change the sideboard around. Like you don't need Tormod's Crypt, Cage, and hers. That seems a lot of graveyard hate. Never got the Great Henge. Maybe you can replace that with some generic sideboard card. I don't know. Something that green would like. Run afoul for flyers or maybe another Gargaroth against aggro. Pretty good card, you know. Could see that. I never got the Stonecoil either. It's pretty good against Nifmizzet. So I can see the one-off. The statue I saw in action in the past. It's a good card sometimes, especially if you ramp it out fast. Yeah, I mean, we got a little. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think this deck is good enough. I feel like, of course, I'm already skeptical before I'm starting sort of, you know, on the edge of the format type of deck like this. The format is not slow enough. The format is not as unprepared. We saw blue-white control defeating me. I got very unlucky. I mean, I didn't play any real Magic in game 1, so I think that matchup's fine. I think that's probably like good game 1, and then you win one of the 2 post-board games with mono green, but it's of course not like a slam dunk matchup. And we didn't get paired against John Food. We didn't get paired against the red black mid range deck. I would have liked to get paired against those. I think they should have trouble against all the stuff that I provide, the value, the powerful plays, without any counter spells from their side, or Agent of Treacheries to take over my stuff. Wow. Yeah, but overall in the metagame, with looking at the various decks that are there, it's probably not the best choice these days. I hope I could still entertain you a little bit here, and you could learn at least what perhaps not to do and why not to do it. Yeah, I do remember I played against this deck with Jan Food the other day, like maybe a week ago already, and I had Kobold running rampant against them. So Kobold is a tough creature. You need like Meteor Golem, or I guess a fast Ugin, or this Ugin to kill it. Yeah, you could play more of the 6-mana Ugin. It seems like a decent card. Okay, in any case, that's enough for mono green ramp here in Explorer. Let me know if you like the content, even if I go all free. I feel like it's worth uploading anyways. Just it's games of Magic, and there's always something to take away from your losses and from your victories. Even more so sometimes from your losses. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.